also had on Friday, December the 13th, 2024, out of Center Stage, Atlanta, Georgia, TNA's Final Resolution 2024. Had some results off of that card. JDC defeating Leon Slater via pinfall in that was a pre-show match. And another pre-show match, Frankie Kazarian defeating Jonathan Gresham by submission. TNA X Division Championship, Moose defeated Kushida via pinfall to retain the title. Go ahead and take that next.
The Rascals defeated Jake Something and PCO and Sammy Callahan via pinfall. The match was originally scheduled to be the Rascals versus Jake Something and Hammerstone versus PCO and Sammy Callahan. But Hammerstone was unable to compete due to an injury, and Something decided to compete on his own. So that's, yeah.
And then you had that
throws a monkey wrench in things, doesn't it?
It definitely does.
Also, we had Ace Austin defeated Trent Seven. Jordan Grace, who we're both big fans of,
absolutely,
and Rosemary ended in a no contest.
Yeah, it did.
And we also seen the return of Tessa Blanchard to TNA after being terminated in 2020.
That's right. She come out with a mask and a hoodie on,
yeah,
and laid waste to Jordan Grace, and revealed herself. And I'm shocked. I mean, Tessa Blanchard back in TNA is...
Yeah, I mean, I actually, for one, am glad to see it. I think she's a phenomenal talent. And
little controversial, but yes, she is a great talent, and hopefully she is long-term for TNA.
I hope so. And finally we have, well, not finally, but moving on, we have the TNA World Championship #1 contender spot at Genesis, which is Joe Hendry defeated Josh Alexander, Mike Santana, and Steve Macklin via pinfall.
That's it. Joe Hendry earning that #1 contender spot.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Well, apparently Joe Hendry believes in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry definitely believes in Joe Hendry.
Then we had the TNA World Tag Team Championship in a tables match. The Hardys defeated the System, Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards, to retain the titles. And finally, the TNA World Championship match, Nick Nemeth defeating AJ Francis with KC Navarro to retain the title.
That was a fantastic show.
It was.
Top-notch show from TNA, which they always put a great product out.
That
but
they do.
If that was a top-notch show. That Moose and Kushida match, I thought it was great. I thought it was top-notch.
Great match.
Jordan Grace and Rosemary, and then Tessa Blanchard's return. Those were both those
top moments.
Things.
I mean, that's year-ending quality.
Yeah. And obviously, Nick Nemeth is, he's a phenomenal star. He's
Indeed.
a phenomenal athlete.
Indeed.
Has been misused and abused throughout his career, and he's finally getting the true recognition and opportunity that he deserves in TNA, and I'm happy for him. And that was a fantastic match with AJ Francis.
That's it. And, what a way to end Final Resolution. Great card. TNA stepping their A game up. I know I've heard some stuff that stars are leaving because contracts have had to be renegotiated and this, that, and whatnot. But Tessa Blanchard coming back in sure throws a wrench in the works in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it does.